taking my life back today. I'm putting this paranoia away. Demons screaming at me for my actions. I'm washing this blood off my hands and killing my pains. In the mirror saw it.
All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jacksonville Joe. We back with another interview. We got Ethic the God, formerly known as Reaper from the Asylum. And yo, man, we're here. We're gonna ask him a few questions and see what's up. Chop it up for a few. But all right, man. So first thing, man, shout out to the Asylum. All y'all, man, y'all some cool cats. And you know, I know we all started off rough, but you know, we hear from where we was back then, and you know,
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
So, all right, man. So let's start it off. So, all right, okay. So the first question was why the name change? So
name change, as you and I were talking about before we started and everything,
right.
Just the fucking like the expectation of diss tracks every time that I dropped, man. It was just like wasn't worth the like to dislike ratio. Like, and I get it, you know, engagement is engagement, but at the same time, it's like that negative engagement after a while. It's kicking the balls. It really makes you want to pull back, look at what you're doing, and go, hey, maybe this isn't the right way to go about it. And you know, I'm good at diss tracks. It's what I do. You know, I did start in the underground battle scene and shit like that. Like I'm good at researching. I'm good at all that shit. But after a while, it's like, maybe this isn't the road I want to take. Maybe I want to be, you know, a little more of an artist rather than a dude who just shits on people all the time. Right. And, you know, being good at shitting on people really doesn't get you anywhere. So
unless, that's about the only time they really pay attention is when you shitting on somebody. Anything else you drop, it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Yep. It's just like, oh, I heard 15 seconds. There's no shots in this. This guy's crying on a track. Yeah, we're not listening to this.
Yeah. I understand that, like the dislike ratio, man. I see like one or two dislikes. I'm just like, man, they some haters and shit. I can only imagine seeing a gang of them on there.
Yo, dude. I still get like prime example. I just dropped the song "Goodbye" with Postcard, and before it even premiered, it had 3 dislikes, and I was like, how y'all know? How y'all know you don't like it? Like, timeout. It ain't even out yet. The fuck?
That's just people just hating, man, for no unnecessary hating going on in the community and shit.
It's funny. It's one of those things. Like at the end of the day, like everybody has to have a negative opinion on something, and once they got that negative opinion, like unless you do something to appease them, they're gonna keep that opinion. And at this point, dude, a negative opinion, you know what? Fuck it, keep it. But like it doesn't. Like, what do I care? What does your negative opinion do to factor against like what I'm doing at the end of the day? You know what I mean? So like it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, their negative opinion doesn't help or hurt you, honestly.
No, dude. All it is at the end of the day, like the negative shit, all it does is help spread my name more. So go for it. Like people are gonna hear you talking shit about me and be like, oh, well, who's this guy? And they're gonna go look it up and they're gonna be like, oh, well, I actually like it. Yeah. Or hey, you know, I'm not a fan of his music, but he's a decent artist. Like. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like at the end of the day, like everybody has an opinion, you know, whatever. It's totally fine. Everybody, you're allowed to have an opinion. But at the end of the day, your opinion isn't going to dictate what the fuck I do when it comes to music. So
facts. Yeah, you're your own man at the end of the day. So whatever everybody. Honestly, though, man, yo, you need haters, bro. They say if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing right. So I mean
if people aren't criticizing your every move. You know, when you piss, when you shit, when you breathe, like you're not doing something right. If people don't hate on you for what you're doing, then at the end of the day, you're not moving in the right direction. Like if people are like, oh yeah, like if you got a bunch of yes men on your side, you're not going to get anywhere. Like everybody in the Asylum will tell me when I'm fucking up. Like once I was dropping a diss track every 2 weeks, they're like, yo, like maybe you shouldn't do this.
Like slow down a little bit, bro. Like, you know? Like you trying, like you starting a war around here.
They were like, "Yo, like we can't go anywhere. Can you like stop? Maybe
just chill, bro. Chill. Stop killing everybody."
They were like, "Yo, we went into a live stream and got verbally jumped by 16 people. Can you like calm the fuck down?"
Verbally jumped.
I was at keyboard knife point, like
keyboard knife point. I'm dead, man.
Shit.
Right, so. Oh, hold up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got my other camera at the house. I'm on the road right now. So, all right. So, battle rap. You said you came up in the underground battle rap scene. That's what I was going to ask you. Like before you started dropping diss tracks, you was on the stage battling people.
So we used to have this thing in Philly. They had the ciphers every other weekend, and on Fridays they would have the battle rap like circuit set up. And it would change every week. There was a couple different record stores it would be at. But then the ciphers was at this specific. The cipher on Saturdays was at like the specific record store. And I don't want to name drop stuff because like I don't know if people want all this shit out.
Yeah.
Because the only way you got invited was by like ticket. Like people would search you out. It reminded me like really like VIP access shit. Like when you get VIP access to something, someone comes to your door, knocks on your door, hands you a fucking like invitation and leaves.
You got invited to the Kumite.
Like yeah, literally, bro. It was like being invited to like a fucking ritual. But like. The only thing I remember is I remember like working on music a little bit here and there and writing for people. And then I got invited to attend, not to perform, but like I was only like 13. So at that point, I'm like, fuck, 13. I'm in like 8th grade going into 9th grade. So like my freshman year in high school. And somebody showed up to my my buddy's house and he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to the Cypher this weekend. He's like, oh, wait, your name's Jim, right? And I'm like, yeah, like, what's up with it? He goes, yeah, I heard you're writing for a bunch of people. I was supposed to give you this. And he gives me an invitation. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? He goes, yeah, they have ciphers every Saturday in Philly. Like, you're only allowed to go if you get invited. You got to make sure you bring that invitation or they ain't going to let you in the door. I was like, oh, shit. All right. So my white ass is walking into South Philly. And, like, mind you, like, contrary to popular belief, like I got no problem fighting somebody, you know, whatever. But like I'm white at the end of the day. So like I'm walking in a predominantly black area, super white, like in some baggy sweats and shit like that. Kind of just, you know, or like at that point I was probably wearing dad jeans, if I have to be honest with you. And like some beat up ass fucking black Air Forces.
Air Force.
Yeah. Listen, I was always told the first time I ever went to one of those ciphers, I was told that I radiate black Air Force energy, which is like one of those things. Like if somebody radiates that shit, you just don't fuck with them because they will whoop your ass.
Right. Like, all right, yo.
But like, so I got invited and whatnot. And like first time I was kind of just like watching how everything went down. And a couple of the people I wrote for, like we were chopping it up and whatever. And then like, not the week following, but like the week after, like I couldn't go to the week following because like I was working in a mechanic shop, just cleaning up on the weekends and shit, trying to make a little extra money to, you know, do what I wanted to do.
Right.
And that's when I bought literally this exact microphone that I have, AT2020. I've had this literally since 2009. So
Damn.
over 10 years. Yeah, this microphone has fucking done me good.
Now,
but
so hold on. So you've been rapping on that same mic for the last 10 years?
I have been on the same mic for the last 10 years.
Shit,
and I'll probably like, honestly, it's crazy because this mic is, it gives my voice like what I need. So like, I'm not going to look for anything else. If anything, I will literally just replace this for like an XLR version or like the AT4040, which is just the XLR version slightly upgraded.
Hey, shit. Well, it works though. Shit.
Dude, this shit, like it hits. And like I finally figured out how to use like FL Studio and shit like that comfortably. And I'm working on mixing and mastering a bunch of tracks. Like that's why nothing's dropped. Like I'm doing my own mixing and mastering when I'm not sending it over to Maniac. So like I'm learning my own shit. So I'm trying to like pinpoint my sound, like how I want it to sound. Like, and it's such a learning curve. Like I don't know shit in the beginning. And like now I'm kind of confident. I have a couple plugins that Maniac sent me, like that he would usually use, and I dicked around with those a little bit, and I'm making my stuff sound pretty decent, but it's not up to the quality that I want to drop yet. So, but yeah, like I skipped like a weekend, and then went back the next week, and they're like, "Yo, like you didn't show up last week. We got you an invitation, like you didn't come. Like what's going on?" And they were like mad at me, and I'm like, "Bro, like this is my second. This is like my what would have been my 3rd week here," and I'm like, "Yo, like y'all acting like I'm part of the family." They're like, "Oh no." Once you get these invitations, you get these invitations for life. Oh,
word. That's what's
and
up.
I'm like, oh shit. So like I could like come here all the time. And they're like, dude, like you're family now. And I'm like, oh shit, this is different. And I saw a bunch of shit like during the underground like rap battle circuits on Fridays. Like they had when Tech 9 was still alive. The battle rapper from Philly. he would go. They had Dirtbag Dan from Dirtbag Dan. I think Mac Lethal was there once or twice. Like there was a bunch of people that mainlined like the battle rap scene that have been through the circuit, and it's like seeing all these people in this environment and then watching them flourish in the different things. Like it's like, yo, damn. Like I remember Mac when he was back with Black Clover.
Oh shit.
The label before like Mac Lethal blew up heavy on the internet for like the Chris Brown rap shit. Like he was part of Black Clover, which was a predominantly black run label. If I remember correctly, the guy who formed the label was a black guy. But like Dirtbag Dan tried to flip that on him and say, "Oh, like you're part of a label named Black Clover with no black label mates," and like the guy who founded it was black. So like,
Dirtbag Dan's a trip though, bro.
Dude, that man, the flippity hibbity bullshit that he did to Mac in that fucking the first meetup they had was fucking hysterical.
Then Tech Nine started his own battle league out there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. It was a branch off, actually, believe it or not, of the fucking the hell is it?
URL?
Yeah, it was a branch off of URL, but like it didn't really go anywhere too far. And then like a bunch of people in Philly after Tech died were like, oh my God, underground battle rap, and it like picked up again, and everybody's like, why couldn't this happen when he was alive?
Right.
But, like,
yeah.
It was a good homage to like somebody who definitely put like their blood, sweat, and tears into something, because this man literally like he busted his ass trying to make this shit work. So I can't fault anybody for it.
Right.
But yeah, dude, like that's where it all got started. Like I was writing for people. I wasn't even rapping. Like I've always been a writer. I mean, it all starts with like poetry. I was writing poetry at like 7 or 8. And then like my poetry became aggressive because you know, I grew up getting bullied like every fucking day. So like that inner hatred towards other people kind of just overflowed at one point, and I blew the fuck up. And instead of like getting into fistfights and shit all the time, I would just go home and write.
Right. Yeah.
And I would like, I have tracks about like murdering classmates that I probably shouldn't have. Like, no, I would never like follow through and do it, but I'd be like, this is how I do it if I did it. And it's like, yo, like, you need mental help, but like at the same time, that was my outlet. Like, some people go to, you know, football practice and soccer practice, or fucking go to fucking boxing classes. Like the moment I gripped the pen for the first time to write, that's when I understood that I have an ability to channel like this inner despicable version of myself when I get pissed off, and it was only up from there.
Shit, that's what's up though, man. It's a good outlet because I think a lot of artists started off with poetry. I don't know what it is with that, but a lot of us started with poetry. I used to write poetry. Who was it? Charlie. I did an interview with Charlie Gist. I think he started off. Jackal started off with poetry. It's a good outlet. You can go ahead and put everything down, and just because it gets aggressive, it's still just you getting it all out of your head right then and there. Just
dude, absolutely. And what it does, like it clears your mind as a whole. Like you could be like in a really bad headspace, and you just go and write like a quick 8-bar, and you're just like, oh shit, I kind of feel a little bit better. And then what happens is that culmination of like the 8 bars. I mean, you start and you write like a quick 8-bar, and like it's poetry. It's an A-B scheme. You know, that's how you start writing. Everybody starts with, oh, this, and then, oh, well, the first line it had this, so I'm going to rhyme it with this. Like everybody uses the A-B scheme to start out. And then like that for me, it went from A-B to A-B, A-C, and then it was C-C, B-A. Like I would do weird ass schemes and be like, oh, like this is kind of dope though. Yeah. And like I would write that shit for other people. And then I was like, yo, I wonder how it would sound if I fucking like rap this shit myself. So here I am just coming out of Christ. It was after I graduated high school. That was the first time I recorded a fucking song. Because I was like writing for people. I was like letting other people, you know, do what they could do with it, and they had more talent than me.
So you were ghostwriting for people in middle school.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I've been ghostwriting since like 8th grade. I would make money here and there. Sometimes I'd just be like, nah, I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. Yeah. I when I was younger, I wouldn't even like ask for credits because I'm like, nah, like I enjoy writing. So like it's kind of backhanded though, because I did realize that like writing for like certain people and not getting the credits would come back and bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
You know, you write, you put all your effort into it, and then like you're like, oh damn, that song's great, and then like you'll hear like a local fucking person spitting something you wrote, and you're like, yo, like that's nuts, and then when it hits a radio station, you go, oh fuck, I could have made money. Like
that's me.
and like there's certain lines that I've written for certain local artists, and it's like, yo, like here it is with fucking, you know, a bunch of fucking plays on it or some shit on Spotify, and it's like, yo, like I wrote like 45% of that song. Like but the problem is like I have such a wide array of genres. Like I have a pop punk song that I'm working on right now along with my usual rap song. I dropped an alternative type country song at one point. Like I have literally like
I don't think I've heard that one.
I'll link it to you after this. It's really not all that great, but but like I dabble in like every genre that I can like physically get into, and it's like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like fuck, like I'm more than just a rapper. It's definitely an artist position for me because I just like writing music. I don't care what genre it is. I don't care who sings it. Like if I'm writing for another person and, you know, whatever, like they sing it better than I do, then damn, they sing it better than I do.
Hey, right.
Like at the end of listen, I ain't gonna get mad because at the end of the day, now I know like if I'm writing for somebody, I want I want writer credits. Right. Because that shit builds up. And then once like, oh, like that charted number 10 on fucking Billboard 100. Oh shit, okay, that dude wrote that song. I got to get him on my project because he was able to chart a song. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of mainstream people got people writing for them and shit like
dude,
that. So
okay, like, there's very few people who write all their own music. Like, M writes all his own shit. Like, Kendrick writes most of his shit. Drake don't write shit.
Drake
don't write shit.
There's been plenty of people that came out and say they write for Drake. So it's just like,
I mean, but like also you get to the point to where, see, this is something I brought up to somebody. You know, I get the whole ghostwriter thing being such a big thing in hip hop.
Right.
But also looking at it from the other side, you know, what happens when you started rapping and you're writing all your own shit and you're doing everything you got to do, but at the end of the day, like you start running out of time in the day because you're going to meetings and you're doing this and you're doing that. Yeah. If people were pitching a couple ideas and they're like, yo, like this would be a dope, like way to start off a scheme. If you use that in the industry, you have to credit them. Even if it's like a fucking, like a small line, you have to credit them. Oh, so okay. some of these underwritten credits are for like literally just like
2 bars or something.
2 bars. And it's like, dude, like a lot of these people, like they're like, oh my God, this person has 9 ghostwriters. Dude, I guarantee you, like some of those are like 1 bar. And like, they have to be credited though, and then they have to be paid on top of that. Because if not, like that's a court case. Like homeboy can be like, yo, in this conversation, in this text message at this time, I gave this person this, and the judge is gonna look at that and go, $3 million. And
what's,
like nobody
plagiarism or some shit, right?
Dude, plagiarism to the fucking max. And then what happens is like if that person who like gave them that content doesn't want that in the song and they can't remove it, and like say it's a radio hit, that song gets pulled. And then that person gets fined for every time that gets played.
Damn.
Yeah, like it is deep. That's why I said, like, at the end of the day, a lot of people, they're like, oh, well, this person has like 3 ghostwriters. They probably wrote a portion of the song, a little bit, but they didn't write the whole thing. Like at the end of the day, like the whole thing with rap, like it's you came up with a concept, but sometimes you stumble on concepts. Like I'll find myself every once in a while jump in the Asylum chat and be like, hey, yo, what rhymes with this? I'm having a fucking brain fart. Like here's a scheme, and like everybody does it. Everybody like raps with their buddies, and they're like, oh, yo, that's hot. I might use that.
Yeah.
And like you steal something from not really steal, but like you hear something and you attach to it.
Right. Like, yo, you mind if I use this or whatever? Like
there's so many artists with features, like especially in the underground scene that co-write when they're writing songs. And it's like, dude, if you're co-writing, yeah, you're both on the song, but you both need to get artist credits.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's like what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, like, okay, you know, whatever. But if your buddy helped you write half your verse, you give him credit. You don't say, "Oh yeah, I spit all that shit like by myself." Like, because I know a lot of these underground rappers, and I'm not going to go out pointing fingers because I said, you know, not really about the beef, but like there's a lot of people that reuse their content, or they ask their fans for help. I'm once again not pointing any fingers.
Right.
They ask their fans for help, and they go, "Oh yeah, you know." Yeah, and they use that and like they flip it around and like they don't give them the credit. And it's like, yo, like your fans are rapping. Yeah. You're just putting it in the voice.
This was a freestyle, or this is my original song, or some shit. And they don't even want to mention the people that helped them out and shit.
I feel like we're pinpointing somebody right now, but yeah. No, like at the end of the day, like it's just kind of backhanded to see people take stuff from other people. But also in retrospect, as long as people are getting properly credited and like you can explain like, yo, this person literally gave me like this one bar, but like I want to make sure they get the credit for it because if not, like I don't want them to come back and bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
But like then you have these other rappers that are like, yo, like if somebody gives you credit for something or somebody gives you a bar, like you just shouldn't use it. Motherfucker, if I can't think of a bar and it's a clever bar, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna give them credit, but I'm gonna use that shit. And then I'm gonna spin off with my own clever shit, like and go off the deep end with it.
Right. Yeah.
People take it too serious sometimes. Like it's ridiculous.
So they basically just gave you a play to play off of real quick. So you just give them a little credit for it and it ain't no big deal. But if you just take it and just be like, run with it and never mention them again, and it's like, damn. Oh, then you turn your camera off.
Oh shit. Yeah, give me a minute. This thing's a little pain in the ass sometimes.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm gonna swap it over real quick to
you good.
Yeah, because this thing likes to be a big old pain in the ass.
But yeah, no, I've seen a lot of artists actually do that. They're like, you know, like in the chat, they're doing freestyles, and I've seen probably at least 10 artists on YouTube that do that, and they grab stuff out of the chat, and then they get help with songs, and then they never mention nobody, and it's just like, yeah, I don't like that either. I'm like, man.
Yeah, the shit don't make no sense, and it's like, oh damn, okay, I gotta figure out how to fix this real quick.
All right, there you go.
I am widescreen as hell. There we go. Let's bring that back. There we go. We're back.
All right, back.
But yeah, like there's a lot of people. Like I jump into live streams. Contrary to popular belief, like I do have like a 9 to 5. Right. Like every other person, you know, you gotta make money before you make money doing this.
Yeah.
But like, even though I'm at my 9 to 5, I keep a headphone in and I listen. Like, dude, I hear the shit that goes on in some of these live streams, and the people are like, "Yo, like, type a bar down in the chat," and then like I hear a song from them 2 weeks later, and like I check the chat and I run back to the chat logs real quick, and it's like, "Yo, like you literally stole this bar from one of your viewers and didn't give them any credit." You're like, "Yeah, this is a freestyle," and you're like, "Bruh, ain't no freestyle.
Ain't no freestyle. That's written." Yeah.
Homeboy, that whether you want to accept it or not, that is a written. But then like there's a lot of people, man, that are like, oh, yo, this is a freestyle, and it's like, no, the fuck, that's not.
No, it's
homeboy,
not.
How are you using hypothesis hippopotamus in a fucking freestyle? Like, you're not. You're not.
Right. I like it's like that'd be like saying like Tech 9 or some shit hop on one of his hardest verses and he drops that bitch and says it's a freestyle. Everybody might go with it, but in the back of my head, I'm gonna be like, you sure about that, bruh?
So, okay, when I see those sway freestyles, sometimes I'm questionable, but then I also look at the artist and I go, damn, like, okay, I know this artist's true potential on a written song, and I'm like, damn, okay, this isn't as good as a written, but like, this shit's still good.
Still good, yeah.
Like, okay. What is the easiest way for me to say this? Like, okay, like, so Token's freestyle on the Sway in the Morning show, his second freestyle that he did with them was like stupid fucking good. But it was like too good.
Too good, right?
Yeah. But then you have like then you have like Lil Dicky's freestyles where you can tell like Homeboy really just spitting off the top. Like he says the most random shit. And you're like, damn, okay, he's freestyling.
Yeah, Lil Dicky crazy with it, bro. Like when I first found out about him, like way back when, and he was just popping up on people with a camera and shit. And I was like, yo, this dude's gonna be everywhere soon. I knew back then. I was like, that guy's gonna blow up.
So believe it or not, he's from Cheltenham, which is literally like I'd say about an hour away from Philly.
Oh shit.
He's from Pennsylvania, but he's super rich and white from a very like Jewish neighborhood.
Oh,
And I mean
okay.
that in the nicest way possible. And when he's like in professional rapper where he's like, I spent my bar mitzvah money on getting equipment and working on music, he's not kidding. Like he got like apparently like $20,000 or $30,000 through his bar mitzvah, and then like spent all of it on music equipment and like beats and producing and like recording time. Like it was ridiculous. And like people, it's just like people are like, yo, like I don't know, like I don't want to put all this money into my music. And other people are like, yo, like, okay, whatever. I'll work fucking overtime to make sure I can buy a beat at the end of the week. And that's where I'm at. You know, I have my apartment with my girlfriend, you know, we just moved in and everything, but like even bills may be tight sometimes, but I'm always like, I always put away like $40. So like, if I find it like a beat, I'm going to buy the beat, or like I get in touch with Damon Gray, who is one of the producers that I use, or like there's a couple different producers that I use specifically. Syndrome's always running sales. Fucking, there's a bunch of free for profit fucking producers on YouTube. Like I've found my niche. I found the beats that I like. I found the producers that I like. And some of them, like I'll shoot an email and be like, yo, like I need an email for like this type of song, and I'll shoot them some lyrics, and they'll craft me a beat around the lyrics.
Shit, that's like that's dope.
Damon sent me a folder of like fucking 30 beats that he thought I would sound good on, and I'm using, I'd say, about 26 of them.
That's what's up right there, man.
That's why I'm like, at the end of the day, like I have a lot of music that once again isn't released because it needs to be mixed and mastered and all that happy shit. But like I'm doing it myself now, so it's gonna take some time.
So all y'all, man, like what's up? Everybody in the asylum mixing and mastering now, huh?
Yeah, it started with so Neff was always doing his mixing and mastering to an extent. He, I believe, does Emily's shit. Maniac does literally everybody in the group if you just send him something.
Yeah.
Trip does his own shit. He actually learned from Maniac. Maniac gave me a few pointers, but I've been watching a lot of videos, just general FL videos on how to mix and master and stuff like that. I watched Joey Natto's course because he uses FL as well, and Natto is fucking stupid good. I want to try to get in touch with Samad because Samad's actually from Jersey. He's from North Jersey. I lived
Samad Savage.
Yes, I want to try to get in touch with Samad because I want, like, even if it was just like a one-on-one course, like I want to see how he does all his layering because his layering always sounds so damn clean. And
he made the beat for that cipher, didn't he?
For the cookout
cipher.
Yeah, he made him and Joey Natto were like working on beats at the same time, and Samad made the beat quicker than Natto did. And then I think Natto sent it over like 2 or 3 hours later, and they were like, "Well, Samad already made the beat, and like we got a studio session tomorrow, and we already sent him the file." And I'm pretty sure that's how that went. At least that's how I expected to have gone in my mind.
Right.
I mean, another person that I'm like really like trying to figure out like how they do some shit, like WeScheme. WeScheme's quality has gone up so fucking much in the time that I've known him. And this man, like, people don't give him enough credit. As an artist, this man is off the fucking walls. I will never claim him as a rapper. Right. He is an artist because he has a Pop Punk Is Dead album coming out, which like the headphone song that he dropped from that is stupid good. The song he did with Matt was good.
I don't know if I've ever heard anything. I know who he is. He's the dude that wears the mask. I heard him in the Cypher, but I think that's the only thing I've ever heard. I have to check him out.
Do me a favor. I want you to listen. I want you to do a reaction at some point this week. It's called Headphones by WeScheme.
All right.
And I'm telling you, like, it's pop punk. Like, he goes between like 100 different genres. This dude can literally do anything. And I'm not just talking him up because he's just like my friend and shit. Like, I've known WeScheme since he had 200 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
Like, him and I, like 2.5 years ago when I first got on the YouTube scene, like, I worked with 10K first, and then I got pulled into a group chat of a bunch of people. Like, the first 2 people that I work with were 10K and Maniac.
10K.
2 people that I'm still super close with. And then I got close with WeScheme and Legend and a bunch of other people like Hollow. Hollow's fucking funny. Like, that, we used to talk in that group chat 24/7 to the point to where I had to mute that group chat or my pocket would vibrate all day. And that was like that's how everything started. And everybody was like, oh my God, it's ridiculous. I didn't expect it to be like, you know, this interactive. And everybody's like, yo, like we like making music. But that's also where like during the beef stage, like I have my diss against Legend. I have 2 disses against Lil Dobbs. Like
Little Dobbs, yeah.
I know. I have 2 disses. I have 2 disses against Legend, and then I have a diss against Lil Dobbs. And Dobbs and I are fine right now.
Yeah.
Like everything's you know.
What was that? Just a misunderstanding or something, or because I know it didn't last long. It was like one. It was like a one and done type thing or something like that.
Apparently, like we just had like a very large misunderstanding, and we couldn't like. I'm so bullheaded sometimes that I'm just like, yo, fuck you, fuck where you came from, right. Fuck you, fuck your clique, fuck your family, fuck your grandmother, you know.
Fuck your grandma. Damn.
Like, I'm one of those people, I'm like, oh, you talk shit, I'm going to drive through your job in a fucking Escalade and cap everyone I see. Like
damn.
Yeah, anger gets the best of me sometimes. Like, I'm one of those people, like, you'll be like, hey, yo, fuck you on the internet, and I'll just, like, run up in your job and kick you in the throat. Like,
who the fuck wants smoke? Oh, shit, he's here.
I'll pull up and judo chop somebody in the side of the neck. Like,
what's up?
But yeah, man, like those are like they're the people I started with. So like seeing them grow, like prime example, 10K's working with DJ Ironic now. Like that is mind blowing. We Scheme is still kicking ass, and he's at 66.3K subscribers, if I remember correctly. He's gained a lot. Most of it is from the Epic Rap Battles, but you know, I did tell him, like, at the end of the day, like, you found your niche, enjoy it. You're great in your niche. You have a good sense of humor. You know how to be interactive with your audience, and the whole, you know, wearing the mask thing so they see a reflection of themselves in you. Like, that's fucking ingenious.
Is that what that is? Because I've always wondered. I'm like, why does he wear this mask? Like, I didn't get that.
Okay, he wears the mask because he doesn't want it to be about him. He wants it to be about the viewer. He wants the viewer to find a piece of themselves in him so they relate to him. And if they don't, then okay, that's fine. You know, not their cup of tea, whatever. Right. But at the end of the day, like, he has a cult following because he has people that find pieces of themselves in him. Like, our sense of humor, like me and We Scheme can go back and forth, like, randomly just talking shit to each other, sit down, then have a serious conversation. Like, he's a good person. Like, he's one of those people, like, if, like, you know, We Scheme for who he is, like, he's genuinely a good dude. He's always going to be one of those artists that I talk up real big, always has been. Like, when the group that I was talking about earlier with, like, all the people from, like, YouTube and shit like that formed, they took a poll with, like, who they thought would blow up. We Scheme and I had the same answer, only our answers were flipped. I said that We Scheme was going to blow up, and then possibly me if I actually, like, fixed my shit and stopped beefing with people. Yeah. We Scheme said me, and then said himself if he could find his niche. And I was like, dude, like, you're selling yourself short. Like, you're going to blow up. And then here we are, 66K subs. Like, homie's got a name. He's been on a YouTube. He's been on the YouTube Cookout Cypher. He's working with Crypt and Samad Savage and all the bigger names on the platform. Like, he's really come a long way, and a lot of people were like, oh, well, you know, no one could ever known this. And I'm like, dude, like, I told you all from the jump, like, if he finds his niche and he just continues to be him, he's going to be fine. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people that's the biggest problem with the scene. You know, a lot of people are afraid to be them.
Yeah. There's a reaction channel that I've been watching recently, Highly Combustible. And, like, I think he's been on doing reactions for like a month. He's almost at 3K already. I told him the other day, I said, bro, just don't, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't slow down. Keep doing it. You doing your thing. You're going to blow up, bro. You're going to be up there in the big leagues with Crypt and all them in no time. Like,
oh, absolutely. Yeah. My one thing is, like, when I'm looking for a reaction channel, like, I like everyone else, I found, like, Shaq and shit like that first.
Shaq, yeah.
But then when I started digging, I'm like, yo, like, I found This Offends Me TV. I found Todd. And, dude, Todd's sense of humor is fucking hysterical. I've played video games with Todd and shit. And it's just, like, it's great. Like, he's a genuine dude. At the end of the day, like, that man has a genuine good sense of humor. And he's the same person he is on screen.
What's it called?
This Offends Me TV.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Dude, fucking, he is great. I'm telling you, like, he doesn't do, like, a lot of music reactions, I don't think, anymore. He's dropping some covers and stuff like that. But he is a good person.
Oh, is he one of the ones that do the epic rap battles too, or is it?
I think he might have done one or two. I haven't really been too up to date with everything going on YouTube.
Okay.
The last thing I've really checked out on YouTube, music wise or anything wise, was like the NF fucking EP that dropped this past week.
Yeah. How was that? I haven't heard it yet. That was good.
Fucking great. I would recommend doing a reaction to the song that he did with Tech Nine. It'll blow your fucking pants off, man.
Yeah, that one's on the list.
I'm telling. Listen, I ain't gonna give nothing away, but
oh wait, no, I already did it. I did it in a live stream actually. Or no, that was Hobson. That was Hobson. My bad.
That was the one with Hobson. Yeah, man, dude. I'm telling you, the one with Tech, like NF kept up with Tech in this fucking track, and that's saying something. Yeah, yeah. That's been on repeat. Like I hit up Layman. I'm like, yo, like if I can find this beat, you want to do a remix? I'm like, cause like this shit's stupid.
Yeah, that's yeah, man. That's all right. So I'm gonna check out headphones. Yo, if y'all haven't heard of We Scheme or This Offends Me TV, go check them out. If y'all haven't heard of Ethic the God, definitely go check him out. But hey, so how did the Asylum form?
Maniac messaged all of us, not at the same time, but like in the same day, and was like, hey, I had an idea. And I think he ran the idea by Neff first, because Neff is like the co-founder.
Right.
And when I say this, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, well, Maniac and Neff are responsible for everything that happens with the Asylum, so we're going to run to them and give them shit. No, we're all our own individual artists, but we collaborate together.
Right.
Everybody thinks, oh, well, Maniac's the head, so he should get the brunt of everything. No, like at the end of the day, like if y'all got smoke with one person, send the smoke to one person. Fact. You know, there were a couple occasions where we all responded because that specific person, you know, gave us shit, all of us shit, not just one of us.
Right.
You know, that's what warranted the group response.
I think Maniac said that it was it fuck if I know. Did he say that? So like, everybody's asking me what's going on. Like, fuck if I know.
Yeah, dude. Like, and the whole plot of that song was just like, yo, like you, fuck if I know. Like, I don't know why shit happened. Literally me when that was literally me in the same like the week that like 3 people dropped a diss track on me in the course of fucking 5 days. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
Like, holy shit.
And then like I dropped Reaper's Revenge. That was the week that Is Apocalypse, Onyx, fucking Roman, and Retrack all dropped a diss track on me. So it was 4 people in the course of 5 days that dropped a diss track. And then nobody responded after I dropped a 5.5-minute diss track on all of them. None of them. Everybody was just like white flags. They're like, no, stop.
We done, son. We ain't fucking with
it. It was just funny. But like, so Maniac I'm pretty sure he messaged Neff first and was like, hey, like this is my idea. And then he like texted or he messaged all of us. I think Neff reached out to Layman. Maniac already knew Nazo. And Maniac reached out to me because him and I did a song with Crypt. What the fuck was it called? Fuck. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Give me a minute. Okay. I don't remember what the hell it was called.
I just dropped a song a week ago and I can't remember the name of it for shit. Every time somebody asks me, I'm like, oh, that's hopeful something. I don't know. Like,
it's so bad that I don't remember this. Demon. It was called Demon. And it was the first song I ever did with Maniac, and I went with like a horrorcore type vibe because he like he sent me like this horrorcore like type like beat. I was like, yo, this would be dope. And then we finished the song. It was just him and I on it. And I'm like, yo, like I think we're missing something on the song. It could be a really good song, but it's just missing something. He goes, I think I have an idea. So we hit up Crypt. He funded it because it was his song.
Right.
But we ended up putting Crypt on it and then marketing it. And it ended up getting, I don't know, I want to say like, I'm going to check the view count now because it's got to be.
I would say it's been a minute, so it's probably up a lot from the last time you've seen it.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah, it has 14K views, which is still like, it's one of the bigger songs I've been on. You know, aside from my Dax diss and my Screwface diss, like the biggest song that I have is a Logic remix. Yeah, the fucking the one remix that he dropped for everybody to do. I did the whole fucking 5-minute beat.
Oh shit.
And that's why it's like it's got like 4K views on it because I I spit the whole 5-minute beat plus an additional 8-bar after the beat cut. Like, I put a lot of time into that.
Damn, shit. So you went 8 bars after the beat stopped?
8 bars after the beat stopped. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
So like I was like, let me flex my acapella a bit because I don't ever do it.
Right.
And people were like, oh my God, this guy can rap like really well. Oh, dude, it's crazy. It sounds like Logic rapping with Logic because I mirror styles sometimes. And that was the point before I found like my own lane. I still kind of sounded like the other rappers that I was rapping with, or like
trying to match what they're doing a little bit, or
exactly.
Yeah, I know.
That's why like Third Degree sounds Third Degree with Layman sounds so good, because Layman was like, he came in with heat. He dropped his verse on it first, and then I wrote after he sent it over to me. And I was like, I have to keep up with Layman. I'm like, I'm not getting fucking shown up by a dude with a big forehead and a long chin. Like, it's not happening. And then, like, we got the song done and everything, and we were like, yo, this is dope. And I had my cover art guy at the time make the cover art, and, like, we put it up, and dude, that fucking song slapped. It got, like, 1K views, and I was like, yo, like, we need to make a video. So he shot his video. I was like, I want to shoot my video. I'm like, but I want decent quality, so I know what I'm going to do. I drove out to McGuire's. I drove out to Virginia when he was living in Virginia. And I was like, yo, like, shoot this for me. I'm going to come and spend the weekend with you. I'm going to rent a car and drive out. He's like, oh, okay, I'm not working that weekend anyway. So I drove down. I took off from work. We shot the video. I hung out with McGuire for the rest of the weekend and then dipped and went back home on Monday. Sure. And dude, it was dope. It was one of the first experiences where I was like, fuck, yo, I just went and shot a video.
Yo, McGuire, yo, that cat can sing his ass off, bro. Like, man, I feel like if anybody out here could like really
blow up this McGuire,
and that guy with the sing, like his hooks are like, god damn, son.
When McGuire showed me the song Dust that he did a while back, and then he dropped the EP or album 8-Track Mind shortly after, which is based on like 8-track tapes.
Well, like old school shit.
Yeah, exactly. So he was like, I don't know how this is gonna do. I'm like, dude, this is fucking great. And every song on 8-Track Mind, I have 8-Track Mind actually like bought. I bought it on the iTunes store.
Oh, that's what's up.
And that whole album is fucking great. Like McGuire as an artist, like the dude can sing, the dude can rap. Once again, like he's better with the funnier raps. Right. Like his serious stuff isn't always phenomenal, but now he's doing like nerdcore where like that's kind of his bread and butter. Like he's a nerdy kid, so like it fits.
Yeah, I seen him on either Twitter or somewhere talking about that he was going to start doing that, and I was like, because I'm not on Twitter very often, and if I do, I just look and then I get out of there. So I like to see what everyone's doing, and I'm gone. Half the time nobody knows I'm there. But yeah, I saw him talking about that nerdcore stuff.
Yeah, it's funny, but like the one thing that is that's happening, like I'm actually working on a couple nerdcore tracks as well. I have 2 that are in the chamber. One is a Super Smash Brothers track from like Nintendo, and the other one is ironically Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z,
because that's my bread and butter. I drop Dragon Ball Z bars all the time, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna work on a Dragon Ball Z track.
Yeah, that Dragon Ball Z. But I never watched Dragon Ball Z until I started doing reactions and I started hearing all these special moves and bars. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about, man? I had to go check it out. I'm like,
and then that show's good as fuck. Like,
it's pretty dope. Yeah.
People are like, yo, like, I don't understand why there's grown men watching cartoons. Yo, the fight sequences in that show are better than half of the fucking actual UFC fights I've seen. Like, the fuck out of here.
They get down on that shit. I'm like, man, these little cartoons whipping some ass in here.
Dude, that's the only show you can watch. Like, anime is the only fucking like show you can watch where you can watch someone get their ass handed to them and they get up and they're like, that's all you got? And you're like, it's like, bro, you just got your ass beat. What?
I'm gonna tap out now. You getting up?
Like, bro, you got 4 broken ribs, 1 collapsed lung, and a fucking broken shoulder, but you're still in it. Like,
right?
I need that determination.
Right, for real. Like, yo, I got hit by a bus. I'm straight.
Yeah, but so Maniac essentially he messaged all of us and was like, hey, like I have this idea. Put us all in a group chat. We started making music. And then the first group project we did was the 5 Minutes of Fame diss against Crazy. And we saw how well that did, and we went, oh no, this is a thing now.
Crazy, like holler at Crazy?
No, dude. So it was a dude that Maniac had an issue with, and he started talking wild in the fucking like the comments and shit. And we were like, oh, what? And like he started talking wild to all of us, and we're like, yo, we all rap. And literally, I remember we were in the chat, and I was like, yo, why don't we just jump this dude?
Let's just jump him lyrically.
And everybody was like, yo, like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And Maniac's like, no, wait, we all rap. Everybody lay a verse on this. And like we all laid a verse, and like we were all pissed off because like homeboys talking shit in the fucking comments, but like nothing. Like like what did you expect? You just talk shit to 5 fucking rappers at the same time.
Yeah, you gotta expect some smoke coming back around it at some point. Like
so the like prime example, the original Asylum was Maniac, Neff, Layman, Trippy, Nazo, and myself. So that's 6 people. The only person who isn't on that first diss is Nazo. And like it's funny because it started out with Layman, then it was Trippy, then it was Neff, then it was Maniac, and I closed because I was known as a diss rap guy at that point still.
Right. So you can't make me the closer on
that. I'm always the one thing you'll learn also, like with most of the Asylum tracks, I'm usually the closer.
Yeah. Because
like I like finishing stuff off, man. And I always got some slick shit to say at the end that keeps people, they want to go back and listen to it again. They're like, wait, does that correlate with anything else? Like, and that's replay value.
Like, he didn't say that, did he? Hold up, let me run that back
dude, I've watched reactions where people lose their shit because of something I say. And I'm like, you're thinking way too deep into that, buddy. I literally just said I was going to stab someone in the eye. It's not like aimed at anybody.
Some of them try to overbreak shit down. Like he says he's going to stab him in the eye. Y'all know that it's an optical surgery is what he's talking about. No, it's not.
No, I literally said I'm going to stab him in the eye. That's what I mean. Yeah. Like when they're, I can make a bar like, yo, like they popping like popcorn. They're gonna be like, yeah. And he was referencing Orville Redenbacher, and I'm like, dude, I didn't say that at all.
He had to be. There's no way he wasn't. Like,
that was an Orville Redenbacher shot.
Like, damn, ruthless. Y'all out here reaching.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I've watched some very interesting reactions in my time, and I can tell you, there's some of them that talk out they ass. But I'm gonna just leave that one be because that's too easy.
Man. All right, so what's your favorite project that y'all put together as a group, and then what's your favorite project that you've done solo?
Favorite project as a group, so we've only done 2 things as a group, like as a full-fledged group. We did the Crazy diss, and then we did, what was the other one? The 5 Minutes of Fame. No, it was 5 Minutes of Fame, and then the diss against T-Rev, whatever the hell that was called. I don't even remember. I feel like, you know, as a whole, the Crazy diss was better.
Right.
But the T-Rev diss, like, I don't know, it had a special place in that time. At that point, as I've said, you know, it's water under the bridge. Right. All that shit is, you know, it all passes the time. But I would say, you know what, the project that we have cooking right now, we have a small Asylum project cooking behind the scenes. Hopefully Neff doesn't kill me for saying this, but there's something small cooking behind the scenes that has everybody on it, and my verse, Neff's verse, and Emily's verse are all really good. I've heard Nazo's, and Layman has sent me snippets, and I know Maniac is going to kill his shit, so that's probably going to be my favorite project as a group. Now, for my own project, like, my Grim Confessions EP was the first, like, the only EP album-related thing I've dropped.
Right.
So project-wise, that would be my favorite, but if we're talking in, like, standalone songs, I would say like it's a tie. It's definitely a tie between Goodbye with Postcard, which I just dropped, or the Fuck Dax diss that I dropped when I first started, because that planted such a large seed for what I was going to gain as a fan base. It's like that literally, like at the end of the day, like I wouldn't be doing an interview with you if I didn't drop that diss.
Right.
I would be another fish in a fucking barrel with fucking 200, 300 subscribers.
Yeah, no
And
doubt. Like, so what was that about? Just same shit with everybody else with Dax?
No. Okay, so in that, remember that group chat I was telling you about with 10K and fucking We Scheme and all those people? So one night he fucking we kept inviting him as a joke into the chat. And like we didn't expect him to. We were like, we invited Eminem into the chat. We invited Tech Nine. we were just being dickheads, right?
Just trolling.
We're like one of them's gonna fucking join, and then Dax joined and started talking shit to everybody. And I was like, what the fuck is who the fuck are you?
Well, I mean, we just came in swinging, talking shit for no reason.
Dude, literally came in and he's like, I won't talk down to you, but I feel like I'm in a higher plane of existence. Talking that like woke shit, and I'm like, homeboy, you are human. The fuck?
Yeah,
come down. And he's like, my name is Daniel, and we're all like, okay, Dax, like relax.
Chill out, bro. Ain't nobody throwing you in the pit of lions, my boy.
Literally, bro. Like, homeboy was off his fucking rocker, losing his shit. And then, like, the day after, I was like, you know what? I'm really tired of this shit. I don't like this motherfucker. And then, like, it sat wrong with me.
Okay.
And, like, I went to bed, and then he started talking more shit. Because I'm like, yo, I got to work tomorrow. I'm like, I can't be fucking bothered with this clown. And I went back up in the chat, right? And everybody in the chat sent me screenshots of him talking mad shit. And I'm like, yo, like, this is my bread and butter. I'm hopping on this. So I did. And that's where it all started, man. Like, just we invited him as a joke. He got really pissy and joined because he likes to interact with his fans, which, you know, okay, good on him, whatever.
Yeah.
I will say he's come a long way from the point where that all happened, like 2 years ago.
Right.
I mean, he still said some really whack fucking verses. He said some really whack shit. He's done some fucked up shit. But, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, I can't fault somebody for their past because everybody has one.
Right.
As long as he ain't touching on kids, I don't care. Now, if that had happened, that'd have been something different. Like, homeboy would have been dispatched like 24 hours within that time. Like,
you got to go with that. Like, for real.
And like, but like with my diss, like I let out a lot of personal information about him because I do that. Like, I research people. Well, then I had Chase and Hi-Rez and Dwayne and everybody else hitting me up for details on shit. I was like, oh fuck.
Like,
so I gave them details, and that got worked into their disses.
Here we go.
Like in Crip's diss, there's a piece that he specifically texted me about, or messaged me on Instagram about, rather. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And he added it into his diss, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up?
that's cool.
And people, then when all their disses started dropping, like, people were like, oh, damn, like, this motherfucker dropped the diss before Whack Ass Rappers, before that all dropped. Like, I dropped it 2 weeks earlier. And people were like, yo, like, homeboy, like, knock this dude off his rocker. Maybe Whack Ass Rappers is a response to him. And it ended up blowing up and getting like 30 fucking K views, or like 20 something K views. And it was like, yo, like, I dropped this before he even dropped that. He even said he was going to drop it. Like, it nothing to do with it. I'm like, but I had my own personal issues with him prior.
Right.
So like, yeah, that was the thing.
People were taking that as like they didn't know he dropped his first, so they thought that was your response to him, or they thought he was responding to you.
So people thought that mine was a response to his, but then they look at the stamp because it has the date it was posted. Right. And they're like, oh, wait, you posted this 2 weeks earlier, so maybe he's responding to you. And I'm like, dude, homeboy doesn't know. Homeboy definitely listened to it, because everybody that had heard that, it gained like 10K views in the first like fucking week it was up.
Shit,
and everybody who viewed it and everybody who listened to it literally shared the fuck out of it and sent it to him. Somebody spammed Shaq's fucking email with it. Like, I remember Shaq messaging me on Twitter and going, hey, can people stop sending me this, please? I've already heard it. I was like, dude, I'm not telling them to send it to you. I really do apologize. And I felt bad because there was a point where Shaq's email was so full of the fuck Dax diss that he didn't know what to do.
Shaq broke my computer.
He was like, I opened my email and I have 15 emails of the same song from the same person. What's going on?
Yeah,
I was like,
everybody's trying to
dude,
get
I
it
have
out
nothing
there.
to do with it. You always say, you know, send it to your email and you might check it out. Well, people are doing it and they doing it heavy.
He does say
So,
spam them though. He does say in his reactions, he's
well,
like, spam my inboxes if you really need to get a hold of me or something.
so
So I mean,
I had this diehard fan that was like, yeah, man, I'll send it to him. And he set up, so there's a thing that you can set up online, like essentially like something that'll spam a link to an email.
shit.
He sent it to deliver 300 of them an hour. So Shaq, he left that running for a full day. So we'll say 300 times 24, right? 300 times 24. That's 7,200 emails of the same song. I'd be pissed too.
I would be too. Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna do it just so y'all leave me the fuck alone.
Shit's funny.
That shit is funny, man. It's like one of the like telemarketing type things and shit. That just spams
we're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Bruh, I ain't bullshit. I go out to smoke
I don't even have a car. I just bought a new pair of Air Forces. What are you talking about?
You trying to get a warranty on them mugs? We got you. Yeah, I get that shit too. Like I wake up in the morning and be like important, and I look and be like, we're trying to. Oh man, I don't even have a payment on my fucking car. This car is a 06. Like I don't even have the 19 no more. Like this is my mom's old car, and there ain't no damn warranty, man. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, they're always trying to sell you something about something, man. Gotta love it.
Prime
example, I got a call yesterday from a fucking telemarketer that was trying to sell me an extended warranty on the Infinity that I used to own. And they were like, yo, like, we're trying to sell you this warranty. And I'm like, dude, like, I haven't owned this car for 4 years.
But
like,
you need it.
You need it for your car that you don't have. Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Like, I'm not lacing nobody else's warranty up for them. Sorry. I got to go. But, all right. So, all right, let's keep moving. What was the next question? Okay, beats. As far as beat selections, are you more of like a East Coast, West Coast, boom bap? Do you like, or is it kind of whatever hits you, you're gonna rock on it?
So it really depends on my mood. I look for very specific. I base my beats off feelings, which is really weird. So I'll go and I'll be like, angry, sad instrumental, or like, storytelling instrumental.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, and then if I want to narrow my searches down, I'll be like, storytelling boom bap instrumental.
Right.
Or I'll look through my specific producers that I use, like Damon. He sent me a fucking folder once again of like 30 something fucking beats. And I scroll through it and listen to them all. And I'm like, oh, this one I could do something with today. Cause I'm in that type of mood. Or I'll literally just type in free for profit instrumentals and click all the way down the page and like go to page 50 something and click on a beat that has 4 fucking views and be like, I like this beat. Yeah. Message the person who made the beat because I have like 15 subscribers and be like, hey, like I want to use your beat. What's the leasing price? And they'll be like, oh, well, I don't really have a leasing price. I do this for fun. And I'll be like, yo, I'll send you $30 via PayPal for an unlimited license, just so I can get it put up. I want to get it on streaming platforms. And like, oh yeah, that's great. That's my first beat that's my first beat sale.
Yeah.
And they only got like 20 or 30 subs. And it's like, yo, like I not only have I found a beat that I like and I can make a song with, but I've helped support the growth of a producer who only has 20 or 30 subs. And it's like, I'm giving back to the community as well. And I like that shit.
Yeah, because now they hear the beat and they know, you know, and you tag who the producer is in it or whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they go check it out. Like there's a cat named Warm Shelter. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or not. He makes like jelly roll style beats. And
yeah.
But yeah, he's probably about 300-400 subscribers and moving up or whatever. But he makes some pretty dope beats. I brought down on like 2 of them so far. So, and he's a pretty cool cat though, man. But he's another one that's up and coming like that. And like, if somebody like that, like you make a beat, you hit them up, and it's just like it helps you, but it helps them too. So that networking is there, and it's just like
absolutely,
you know, it ain't all
man.
one.
Like prime example, I use a lot of Syndrome beats. He's one of my favorite producers. I like his beat packs and everything that he's dropped. He drops literally.
Pretty sure
like,
I know who that is.
Chase works with him a lot.
Okay.
Chase, his name is what the hell is his name? I think his name's Connor or something like that. Connor, or maybe it's James. I don't remember. But this guy like makes beats and has been making beats for like fucking 5 years, maybe longer. But the dude's good. He made the beat for Mumble Rapper versus Lyrical Rapper that Vin J did.
Right.
Like he's made a lot of beats for YouTube hit songs, and it's like, damn, like this guy's good.
Right.
I've worked with DJ Payne. I've worked with I'm trying to get a beat from Kato because I want one of Kato's beats, man. I'm telling you. Well, the unlimited license for his beats is like $250, but it's worth every fucking penny.
That's not bad.
Okay, listen, and I'll be like, yo, keep the tag in. I'm working with it.
No worry.
I need that Kato tag on that fucking track. If I'm paying $250 for it, I want that Kato tag.
Oh yeah. Who was this? I like Majestic's beats too, man. Majestic puts out some raw ass beats.
Some of those beats are really good, but Majestic's price range for their tonal quality isn't always the best. Like sometimes their unlimited license are like $80, but like
sometimes
I'm not going to get an $80 return on that beat.
Right.
So like I got, once again, you know, that's where I weigh like the pros and cons of certain beats and certain producers and whatever's going on, because sometimes it's like, yeah, absolutely, I got no problem spending, you know, $100 on a beat because I know this shit's going to be good.
Right.
And I know the person I'm putting on this track. Like when I did the track with Postcard, I paid I think $50 for the unlimited license. It was worth every penny. It only has it has less than 100 streams, but I can literally put that up and make a music video and perform it live, and like that's my thing. Exactly. Like it's not an exclusive license; other people can buy the beat, but when it comes to performing, like I can whip that verse out at any point and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this verse when I perform."
Shit,
like
yeah,
that's one of those things. Like that's the good side to it.
Shit, that's dope, man.
I always go and look for those unlimited licenses.
Shit,
that's always helpful.
All right, so all right, as far as big names in independent and in mainstream, like as far as like I'm talking about big dogs up in there, you know, the ones that you're looking at, like, man, I want to work with him one day, you know what I'm saying? So who would you want to work with in mainstream and independent?
Okay, so everybody says Eminem. And there's a reason why. So I watch a lot of Eminem shit, and I'm always curious on like what his stuff's like. So when you go to work with Eminem, he makes you leave your phone and everything out of the booth. He gives you a pen and a paper and says, write an 8-bar. If he doesn't like that 8-bar, he won't work with you. He doesn't charge for features.
Is it for real?
100% does not charge for features, because the reason he doesn't charge for features is if he charges for features, at that point, he's putting a price on his work. So he doesn't want to put a price on his work. He chooses to work with the people he works with because he's seen them in action in the booth. He's seen them write their own shit. He won't work with somebody who can't write an 8-bar that he likes or that is up to quality with what he spits usually, because like he doesn't work with people who have ghostwriters. So anybody who's worked with Eminem directly that doesn't like use a lot of ghostwriters or that uses very few, like he's seen them go in the booth and write their own shit and knows they can perform by themselves. So Eminem's definitely up there.
So the whole not wanting to put a price on it is just so every asshole with 30 grand don't come his way wanting to feature and shit.
Literally, it's 100% that reason.
That's
then when it comes to other people in that scene, like I'd love to work with Kendrick. Kendrick's fucking flow, his fucking general style, his cadences, like everything as a whole that man has dropped has been good.
Facts.
Token, because like he's young, the dude's got a lot of room. His growth ratio is fucking exponential as long as he gets his head in the fucking game. Right. Everybody wants to work with Hobson for good reason. Like Hobson's stupid good. Yeah. I couldn't work with NF because I can't stop cursing. I'd love to, but I curse in every song that I've dropped, and that's probably never going to change. I was surprised when he didn't when Hobson didn't curse in the song that he did with him, because I was like, I don't know how he's going to do it, but he did it.
Is that an NF rule? No cussing on the song? If
NF,
or
okay,
is it
no,
just
NF,
a respect thing.
I think it's a respect to him as an artist because he's super Christian. He doesn't curse in any of his music.
He used to, though, right?
No,
never.
Wow. There is not a single. He has 2 EPs prior to actually making it somewhere. And then he has Mansion and Therapy Session, and then the new EP that he's dropped, plus I think a couple more minor mixtapes. There is not a single curse word on any one of those tracks.
That, the crazy thing about that is until Sack shout out to Sack, man, Hip Hop Radar Underground. Sack told me about that, and until he told me that, and I had done reactions to NF probably like 7 or 8, and it didn't hit me that like, yo, he's not cussing. Like I'm just like, yo, dude, snapping, bro. And he's like, yo, he doesn't even cuss. I'm like, what? Let me listen to this again.
But like that's proof that like you don't need to curse in your songs for them to be a hit. Like prime example, you know what? And the first person to really not curse in their rap music and to make it big was like Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
Every time I think of a dude who doesn't curse in rap music, I go, Will Smith, get jiggy with it. That's the first song that comes to mind.
Summertime, all that.
That dude, he dropped a lot of really good music where he didn't need to curse.
Yeah.
But like when I'm talking with people that I want to work with, like Hobson's up there, NF's up there, Joyner 100% up there. I would love to work with Joyner Lucas. That man kills everything he's on. A lot of people hated his Evolution fucking album that he dropped, and it was good. It's such a different mix of genre. It was good. There's like so many people, but then when it comes to the smaller artists, like I want to work with Crypt again on just a me and him track. I want to work with Joey Nato. I want to work with Samad. I want to work with Chase again, and I want to work with Postcard again.
That's what's up.
Gatsby and I have been talking about getting a track together. We had one together, and I lost the stems. He's going to kill me for that. I told him I lost the stems.
He's he's on a cipher we're doing with JMP, him and Clip Monster.
Oh, damn.
That's going to be pretty dope, man. It's like me, Jekyll, Gatsby, Clip Monster, Notorious G, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kyle Jewell, and there's a TK. There's a lot of people on there. I can't think of every name.
If y'all need one more, let me know. Send the beat. I'll write a verse. I got y'all.
For sure.
But there's a lot of people that like in the small circle I still really want to work with. I've worked with Hollow, but I'd love to work with Hollow again.
Who's Hollow? I was trying to remember.
He's real close with DK.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Like sometimes it just takes me a minute because there's so many people on YouTube and all around the scene. You're just like, wait a minute, like, is that this?
Yeah, there's so many people.
Like so many, yeah, for real.
And then like I have people that I work with that are smaller than I am, but have a lot more potential than I do. And it's crazy for me to admit that, but like at the end of the day, you got to keep yourself humble. 70M Santos is one of those people. 70M, man. Like that kid is fucking stupid talented. This man can sing, rap, super melodic. Like,
is it 70M?
I will type it in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down because I've never heard of him, so I don't mind checking it out or whatever. I always hear names, and if I don't know who they are,
I'm gonna type a song in there. It has me on it.
All right.
The song is "Fear Toxin" by 70M Santos. It has me on it. I'm telling you, that's another song I would recommend checking out and doing a reaction to, and I'll send it to him when you do it.
All right.
That song. I dropped that verse to him. He was signed to an indie label, and they took the stems from him. They bought the beat out, so he had to buy back the beat from the fucking label in order to release the song. Like, yeah, it was rough, man.
Man, the labels are wild lately, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I see what Upchurch doing to the country music labels though, and I laugh my ass off.
Oh, I think it's hysterical. He's turning, dude. That man's dropping fucking Billboard chart after Billboard chart, and the labels are like, "What is this man doing? He's not signed to a label. He's an outlaw." And then the whole thing with him and Luke Combs is fucking hysterical.
Dude,
man.
That shit is fucking hilarious. I watched a video last night that somebody shared on Instagram. I think it was an older video, but he like walked up with a duffel bag with a gang of money in it. And he's like, "Y'all really ain't gonna play nice? I'm start buying out y'all shows and sitting there in a lawn chair just by myself and Jack Daniels and shit." Like, hey, bro.
Well, apparently, so what he reminds me of, Upchurch reminds me of the 50 Cent of country music. Because 50 Cent will go up and buy a full fucking
he did it.
You remember he bought out all the fucking tickets at a Ja Rule show.
Yeah. He did that shit where I was dead as fuck, man. Oh,
and
man.
That's something that I could see Upchurch doing with I don't know, like Luke Combs or
just sitting out there
no, he wouldn't even be sitting out far. He'd be sitting up front, close and center, in a fucking green lawn chair with a pink flamingo next to him.
Right.
Like, just some bullshit, man. Like, I love him to death, man. He's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, Church cool as fuck, man. I ain't never had no issue with him. I don't know. I've never met him. I talked to him in my reaction comments, like said, "Hey, what's up?" and he appreciated stuff like that. But I've never actually like talked to him.
I've played video games with him. I have been in Discord with him. Like he's good, dude.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy.
He's one of those people, like, at the end of the day, like, man's got a good head on his shoulders, and he does a lot for his community. Dude's always giving back, and he's super, like, responsive. You know, people get on his ass and they're like, "Oh, well, you're only doing it to make." He's like, "I make no money." He goes, "I curse so much in my videos, they literally don't let me make money." He
showed he made a video about he thinks like his revenue from YouTube when he made the video last year was like $700, and he was already over 1 million subscribers. So it was like, yeah, man, he ain't monetizing that shit. He makes his money elsewhere through businesses, smart shit, not YouTube, where they want.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I made a little bit of money to kickstart some of my businesses via YouTube. He goes, but once I made that, he goes, I funneled it into something else, made more money off of that. He's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm doing the shit that I need to do in order to do it.
Yeah,
I got respect for that. Once again, another person I'd love to work with, whether it be rap or whatever. Even just to have him on a hook, man, like that, it'd be fucking nuts.
Yeah, I think like as far as people I would like to work with, Upchurch, Jelly Roll, Struggle, and like I said, yeah, I'm with you on the NF, man. I couldn't. I like. Not only is it that I didn't want to cuss, it's just like if I don't bring it, his fan base is gonna eat you alive.
Listen, they're gonna chew you up and spit you out.
Facts.
I will say one collab that I would love to see with an underground artist and NF would be Layman and NF, because they are two of the same fucking person.
Bro, Layman be fucking snapping, dog. I say it in every reaction. Say, okay, here come Layman. Let me get these motherfuckers on tight real quick. So
yeah, because listen. You got to listen to Layman shit. Him and I have this song where he was talking about somebody in his hometown that said he was better than the entire asylum. And he goes, you wouldn't be better than oh, give me a minute. I think I just unplugged this bitch. No, I didn't. We're good. He goes, you wouldn't be better than you wouldn't be better than Ethic if he was 0-3 and he choked. And I was like, damn. I'm like, but like also like Layman and I have this friendly rivalry. So when one of us steps away from music, the other one usually follows. Layman's kind of taking a bit of a hiatus, and I've been working on getting my mixing and mastering up. So the next time he comes back and drops a track, I drop one that's better. And I have to. I love the kid to death, but he keeps me on my toes. That kid's got such fucking talent.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a competitive edge, man.
Dude, at like one point, like last year, he's like, I'm walking away. I'm done with music. And I was like, well, then I'm done too. Damn. He goes, well, you can't just up and quit. I went, then neither can you fucking big-headed bitch.
Yeah, he's still, man. Yeah, he's got like, man, I don't think nobody should ever quit. If that's what you love, man, just keep doing it.
He's working a union job now though, so he doesn't get much time to himself, and that's why I said like I feel bad for him. But like dude's super talented when it comes to music. When him and I got on Third Degree, I had to step my game up for that track because I needed to be better. It wasn't anything more or less, at the end of the day, I had to make sure that I brought my full potential just to be an asshole. And make sure that I showed him that I know what I'm doing. And everybody was like, damn, like, we don't know who was better on this track. And it's not, at the end of the day, it's like, not like, oh, who's better? Was the song good? That's always my question.
Yeah.
Between him and I like his verse more than mine. Okay. And he likes my verse more than his. So it's like we both.
That's an artist critique thing. Like you're always going to look at your own shit. Like I could have did better. I could have did this. I could have did that. I could have changed this. Yeah,
dude, every time I drop a song, I go back a week later. I'm like, yo, I could have made this line. Would have been so much fucking better. And like, I debate on pulling the whole song down just to fix that line and drop it back up. But I'm like, oh, it already has 200 views. So it's not going to get that back. So I guess I'm going to let it sit.
But yeah, man. So, all right, man, we're probably going to wrap it up. I think, all right. So big shout out to the Asylum. Big shout out to Reap, man. I appreciate our Ethic the God. My bad, man. I'm still getting used to the name change myself.
Dude, listen, it's totally fine. At the end of the day, so I have this track that I'm dropping that's called Psychopath. I'm working on mixing and mastering it. So Reaper still exists, but
That's
Reaper's an
just
asshole.
about to ask. So as Reaper comes out when it's time to put somebody in the bag.
So I've said this to a lot of people. If you see a song dropped on my on my fucking YouTube and it's labeled Reaper Dash,
that's trouble.
And it's probably a diss track. But if it's labeled Ethic the God, it is regular, music, whatever. But when it comes to the song Psychopath, I'm literally going to have the song Ethic the God featuring Reaper because it's literally me battling with myself.
Oh, okay.
And dude, the different inflections on this track, like it is fucking stupid. Think of did you hear the NF song that he did? What was it? He had those fucking tracks that were numbered, like where he's talking to himself.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Literally, the one where he buries himself in the backyard, he kills like that version of himself and buries him in the backyard. That's literally kind of like the vibe I get with this track, but like it's literally me having an argument with myself about like rap beef and like good music and being an artist and like, dude, it's so fucking good.
Like, I showed it you farther and shit literally like that. And,
I showed it to Layman and Layman goes, "This is fucking good."
Hey, that's
Layman's like, I have no critiques on it. He goes, I usually have one thing I can pick on you about. He goes, nothing. He goes, this is the track. Shit, so that's another one. Like that's dropping very, very soon. And I'm shooting a video for it too. So like,
shit, that's what's up. Yeah. It's always good to have, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you don't want no yes man in your corner. Like you always want to have somebody that keep it real with you. When they tell you it's good, you can really believe them. Like, yo, this shit's really good because this motherfucker went like, he's an asshole. And you know what I'm saying, my homie and all, but Dan Armstrong, I send him all.
Oh, I love Dan. Dan's good people.
I send him all my music, and I send a few people my music, and I let them critique it. He's the biggest critic. Well, Holly too. Holly will tell me straight up that sucks. Do better. I'm like, okay, all right, yeah. Don't lighten the blow or anything. Like, nah, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, he'll tell me straight up, yo, work on this, and then I'll be back in an hour with something. And he's like, that's a lot better, but you can still work on this.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Everybody in the asylum will send like rough drafts to each other. Yeah. And we'll send it like I'll send my stuff to Maniac and Neff and like Layman. Because they're the three that like give me the critiques.
Right.
And like Neff will send his stuff to like Emily and Maniac and myself. And then Layman will send me his stuff and send it to Maniac, and Maniac will send me his stuff. Like we all send stuff back and forth to get critiques and be like, "Yo, what can I fix?"
Yeah, that's what,
like prime example. Oh, absolutely. My lisp has actually stopped coming out in my music because I learned to turn it off when I'm making my music. Shit, like it's really weird. My brain was just like, it doesn't exist anymore.
Shit, that's what's up. I can't even hear it until you said something about a lisp. I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah, it comes out super bad when I'm saying my S's.
Oh, okay. Like
but I've been dude. So we have to put a triple de-esser on my fucking vocals when there's S's because my lisp is so damn bad.
Is that sound like
yeah?
It's like I got that same issue. I say S is like soul. It's like you say the S too long and shit, and it's just like hard as shit. Like, yeah, man, sound like I stabbed that S.
But yeah, man, it's always good to have people to critique you in your corner.
Yeah, no doubt, man. All right, so hey, man, big shout out to the Asylum. Shout out to JMP. Shout out to Sack Juggalo, Hip Hop Radar Underground. Everybody else that's been rocking with me lately. Shout out to Holly. Shout out to Ethic the Guy for coming on and doing the interview. Yo, man. All right, one more thing before we go. Do you have? I know you said you have some stuff in the works. Like, do you have anything that's coming up in the near future, or is it you still?
So within the next like 2 weeks, I do have the track that I was talking to you about with me battling myself coming out.
Okay.
I just got to record the second verse and get the video clips in order. But once that's done, that's dropping. So within the next 2 to 3 weeks, that's going to be the next project that I put together that's dropping.
Shit,
after that, I should have a song with Gatsby that's in the works, and I have a song with Chase that I have to drop. So some big things coming.
Shit,
big things definitely coming.
That's what's up. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put his link to his channel in the description of the interview. So if y'all haven't heard of Ethic the God, you need to go over there and check his music out, check his channel out, all that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Jay, shout out to Jay, because we know you a big Asylum guy, man. Every reaction, you one of the first people in the comments. And
Hell yeah.
I used to read it, and I used to think it said Asylum Patreon for life, but it actually says patient, because I be high as shit trying to read while I'm doing shit. And I'm like, Jay, man, yeah, you Jay a Patreon over there. I'm like, that's dope. Like, why you keep telling me in every reaction though, bro? It's like patient. Just says patient. I said, oh shit, okay. So big shout out to Jay, man, because I know he shows out a lot of support.
Yeah, Jay's good people. Also, one more thing before we go. Anybody who's watching this, please go on Blindsight's Twitter page and tag at Ethic the God, where he said to tag people for the cipher he's putting together.
Cipher.
I need to get on that. I don't listen. I will sacrifice my kidney to get on that cipher.
Damn.
Listen, I've tagged by like 4 or 5 people. I need my name out there a little more. So just tag me in that, because it's got fucking Crypt on it already. I think Gatsby's on it. Like a bunch of the bigger people are on it. I need that extra push. So if anybody's willing to do it, jump on Blindsight's page and give me that tag.
Hey, y'all heard him, man. Hey, go over there and give them the tags on Blindside. Let's get them on that cipher. Oh, one more thing before we go. Jackal's running a live stream tonight to support not to support domestic violence, against domestic violence. Like, we taking donations to help somebody get them out of a bad position that they're in. And he's going to be taking donations through the live stream. So if you want to come through, request something, all that, you know what I'm saying? We're basically trying to help somebody get out of a bad position who's going through something bad. We're not going to get into details on it because it's personal business. I don't want to put nobody's personal information out there, but the receipts will be there for the charity and everything. So if have any concerns about that, but yeah, man, if y'all want to come through later on, hang out with Jekyll over on JMP for the live stream, it's for a good cause. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And like I said, man, I'm gonna put ethics description. Hold up.
Link in the description. There you go. I got you.
There you go. I'm gonna put his link in the description, man. Y'all go over there and check him out. He's a dope artist. You can even check out some of his older music when he was, mainly dropping diss tracks, bodying everybody every week and shit. But all right, man. So. Yo, it was a dope interview. I appreciate you coming through, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one. You got anything you want to end with?
Just much love to everybody who's watching. I appreciate you having me on. And, it's always good to have the support. And, from all the underground artists that you plan on interviewing and everything, once again, as I said on Instagram, it means a lot to the guys who don't really get the exposure they should.
Right.
So we all appreciate it, man. I'm just saying it as a whole for everybody.
Hey, yeah, no doubt, man. We appreciate y'all, man, because without y'all, like, that's how I look at it, bro. Without you, I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? Without no artists, we don't have reaction channels. And then without reaction channels, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't get the extra publicity and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it's tit for tat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
But, all right, man, we're going to wrap it up, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Asylum! Making hits every time we pulling up into the crib. Every second making bangers. You don't notice how we live.